Alexander 132 his first mother.
Alright. The timer is okay. The timer is there just for me to finish up the things or have like a deadline for me to start streaming. Okay, don't mind me. I am done doing what I was doing, so we'll just get on to the next part. The next part in this 10-part series. Oh shit! I forgot. Okay, that is my bad. I forgot a few things. I was busy cleaning up my house. Okay. Stream alerts. Face checking, you should already be here. Let's just like zoom in a little bit on my face. Good enough. Okay. Do they? Hold on. I gotta look at my. Do they? I can't see. I don't know. I do not know. Oh, Jesus, I'm fucking tired. I'm always tired. Don't you dare push over the fucking lamp. I swear to God, cat. They're over there like rubbing up against my lamp, and they look like they're about to try and push that shit over. I'm gonna crash out if they do. I swear. Alright. Manager. Oh, turn myself down. I can hear them messing around over there. So we have a few things we're gonna do today before we get into just, doing art stuff. We're gonna do obviously the Wordle. We're gonna check on the foundry from yesterday because I left some things crafting. So we'll do that. Good use of the emotes. Cats, I swear. What are you guys doing? Don't you dare tip over the fucking box, I swear. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna leave them alone. I don't care. I do not care what they do. Let's close you. Alright, Wordle first. Nope. Soul Eternity. Loop play. Gotta remember to show the on screen. Wait, get out of here, MSI and Xbox. Get the fuck out of here. I don't like you. I don't like you. Maybe? Already? Okay, Adieu first, because all the letters. Jesus fuck. Okay. Wow. I'm assuming there's an O then. Maybe like Thorn, just to get letters out of the way. So there is an O, there is an U. U is in last letter, O is in middle letter. Okay, O is in fifth letter, U is in fifth letter, O is in third letter. That's what it is. You gotta word it correctly. I forgot to announce on Discord. I always forget to do this. It's like the last thing I do, because I always forget to do. Okay. Oh shit, that's also my bed. Stream time. Oh, not, I don't have fuck. Announcements. Yo ho art. There we go. My announcements progressively worse. Oh, it just gets progressively worse, I swear. What do I want to do? Shall we get the Steam thing? Hold on. I'm slow in the head. Cat, you didn't knock it over, you bastard. Let's look back and I knock over my monitor box, which the only reason I'm keeping is because I'm probably moving in the next 2 months, so that's the only reason I'm keeping it. But I don't want to keep it. Okay. Where is Steam? There it is. Profile, knowledge, friends. Friends. Add a friend. My code. Close. And then go into Discord. man, I love lo-fi music. I'm not gonna lie. Wow. Wahoo! Okay. And then... wish to friend me on Steam. Here you go. There we go. Okay, now we can get back to it. Hi, Kasan. How you doing? How you doing? You enjoying the music too? The music's so good. I always vibe with the music, I swear. Hold on. Cat? Is it really necessary for you guys to do that? Like, these little bastards, I swear. They are punks. They're like they're like the little, you know, the little the like little squeaky toys from Toy Story. They're those guys, except cat form, and they don't squeak. They just, you know, do random BS to boxes. So I'm assuming it's oh shit. Nope, stop. So I'm assuming it's something you something oh something. FOUND. What if it is it found? Okay. So shit. I don't want this to be another day where we lose our fucking. We went for so long winning every single one, and then we lost one. Okay, no. I'm trying to think of words that use one of the two letters that we have. Point, no. Shit. No, not serve. This is a pain in the ass, okay? Maybe GAMES. How do you spell young? Okay, that was a waste of the word. I might be cooked. So, there's O and U, and those are the only letters I've found. Okay, is there something that's UO? No! That's not what I did. Missed it by one letter? Lovely. Very lovely. I'm still trying to. I have one guess, and then I have to get it on the last one. I'm kind of spooked because I don't want to lose another one. A lot of the words I know with O and U are OUND. So this is kind of hard. Wait, no, O isn't in this slot, so any word like that is bound to fail. So I think O, or maybe O is the last letter. You're pretty close. There aren't many letters remaining. Fair. Very fair. It's just the issue is I only have the vowels to this word. Okay. Okay. What I can do is I can do BLOCK. I know O isn't there. However, it gets rid of 4 consonants. We have a B. Okay, so I'm assuming it's U or B, and then O something. Or maybe it ends with an O. This one might be an end with an O. It'd be so funny. What if it's double U? I don't think there's a double U. Maybe it's maybe a double O. It's bitch. Honestly, valid. This one is, I have like no letters left. That's the thing. So like not being able to get this is actually being a pain in the ass. We'll just put O here for now and then something. Sucks. Is it gonna go eat? Alright, go eat. I'm hopefully not gonna lose this. Mabo. This would be great if I had one more consonant to work with. Okay. Okay, I'll brute force this like I usually do. Brute force, the best way to do things. P O B U Q S J Z. Pubox. What would Pubox even be? I don't think it, like I keep sticking on it, but I don't think it is. What if it's something OB? What if I'm just getting this entirely wrong? So I could probably rule out Z and X, and probably Q, because there's not many words that have ZX or Q. So WSJVMP. Punjab? No. Is it Punjab? No. Here's a B, it's not first. Mob. Humbo. Fuck. I don't. If I didn't waste this word, I could have probably gotten in another guess. What if you isn't here? This is because this isn't something. It's not here, so I'm assuming this is like a B and then O or UO. No, because, or maybe it's like O. No, not O. U B UO. No, because there's double letters. But O isn't there. If we replace this with like a J, W, Pusubo, no. Scheiße. You can't see it, but I'm really putting on my think face. I wish I had my writing pad. Cat, get off my jacket. I have like my leather jacket hanging on my chair, and the cats are like trying to climb it. Stop. Okay. Hear me out. This is the word. Yippee! Okay, I'm so glad I got that off of like no letters left. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh. No, this is my today's word. I would like. No, I don't want your stupid subscription. Okay, I guess I don't get an analysis. But that one was close. I would say that one is very close. Like, holy Jesus, that was fuck. That was stressful. I will say that was very stressful. Okay. And then we'll check in on Warframe, and then we'll get into art. Because, yes. Library. Okay. I can't wait to put... Oh yeah. I forgot that I played this for 12 hours. Jesus, fuck. On screen. Okay. We'll do this really quick. I just plan on checking my Foundry so then I'm all up to date. So then I can, you know, have something done for when I do it. Play Warframe again. Sure. Thanks, pal. I appreciate it. Escape. Okay, so we can do this too. But today we have a few things. We have that. We have this. Oh, Rhino takes 24 hours? That's fucking diabolical. Okay, so that's not something we can do. But we can do the mastery, and then that'll be done for today. Because I'm not gonna play a whole bunch of the game right now. Yes, begin the test. Shit.
Prove your ability with a sidearm. Eliminate all targets.
With my sidearm? What is my sidearm? Is it? Oh, it's the knives.
Again.
Okay, come on. Just quickly get this over with so I can do other things.
Ready yourself.
Come on. 5 enemies. Come on. Here we go. Oh, I'm done? Cool. Cool.
Formidable performance. This test is now
I was prepared to go on more, so.
mission complete.
Now we
Excellent work,
have
Tenno.
trading access. Yippee. We have a loadout slot. We have more daily standing limit. We have void trace storage and mod capacity. Yippee. So now I can add another mod, I think. I think that's what that means.
Operator, communications await your attention. Please check your
Yippee.
inbox at your earliest convenience.
Okay. I guess that's telling me to do clan stuff, but I'm not gonna do that just yet. It can wait. Is there Dagoth stuff? What the fuck? What is happening? I don't know what that is. Okay. Cool. I wanted this melee weapon. Do this. What if I put this and this? Gas. Okay. And then I want melee damage.
Do you remember the old war, operator? Order seems to have
Sorry. Or maybe Fury. We'll see later. Cool. Random colors. Actually, those are my colors. Whoa. That's actually kind of cool. I like this one. But, not gonna get either. Okay. In 24 hours. So, basically from on the next day we can play Warframe, so that'll be ready for the next one. Cool. We'll go to just chatting while I boot up Krita. Krita, we like Krita. Because we can do a few things. One thing we'll do is we'll make more badges. That's what we'll do. And then we'll do, let's Was it 72 by 72? Shit. This is why I'm bad at things, is I need to remember which one's which. Okay. Shit. This is kinda bad. Where is my emotes? I don't remember where they are. Community, maybe? Community. No. Your awards? Yes, emotes. There we go. Wait, no, I don't need emotes. What the fuck am I doing? Well, yes, I need emotes, but we're working on it. We are working on it. I'll do a better love emote, that's for sure. Subscriptions, subscriber badges. It is 72 by 72, so we can do it there too. And then emotes are... I don't know how to do animated emotes, so that's gonna have to wait. Slide. 112 by 112 and 40. Okay, so we'll do emotes at in a little bit. Not right now. We'll do the badges right now because I like doing the badges. They are very fun to do. So we'll do them. Shit. 72 by 72 create. Gotta make this bigger. There we go. And then we gotta go to... Oh wait, I might as well do this on this page so then it doesn't, you know. Man, I should turn up this music. Hold on. Oh yeah. Shit's fire. I love this. I love... and then... art. I love doing art. Cool. Close that. Yippee! Okay. On screen. Cool. So we'll get started. We'll do like 2 pixels. What? Because this is gonna be 2-month badge, I believe. So what should I have for 2-month badge? A stop sign. A stop sign. Okay, so I need. Okay, so like this. This is gonna be perfect. This is gonna be perfect. I hope you know. It'll be perfect. It's gonna look like garbage, but like that's fine. You know, it's what my followers deserve. Oh boy, this looks mediocre at best. Oh, I love it. Honestly, I love it so much. Where's my fill tool? Fill. You're supposed to fill, not do whatever the fuck you're doing right here. Okay, I'm just gonna fill this like this. Like this. Yippee! Stop! You have violated the law. Pay equal fine or serve your sentence. We gotta play Skyrim eventually. We definitely have to play Skyrim at some point. Otherwise, that basically goes against my whole code. Stop. Yeah, baby. Yeah, buddy. Perfect. This is perfect. Oh my gosh. I am a genius. I am a genius. I am genius. Nobody can tell me otherwise. Save as. No, not stop. 2-month badge 72. And I don't want a dot critter document, I want a PNG. Save. Oh, this is honestly the perfect badge besides the L. Wait. I have a better one for the third month. I doubt anyone is gonna go past first month. I will say I doubt it, but I'm gonna keep doing these anyway because they're fun. I'm having fun. And then new, another 72 by 72. Okay, so then this time we'll do. Oh, I had an idea. I forgot what it was though. Shit. Shit. Monster. Do you think I'll get in trouble if I put the monster logo as my 3-month sub? Do you think I'll get in trouble if I do that? What if I just do it like yeah, baby. Okay, I can't have too much fun with it. It has to be semi-decent quality. Okay, I don't know. I do not know. So, what if I do the onion of disappointment? Wait, no, I'm not gonna do an onion. Friesen, where is my emote? Where's my onion emote? I kid, of course, I kid. What if I do a cat? The cat is month 3. How do I do this? So like this, like this. This looks like shit. Hold on. So we'll go like that. Don't move it because you kind of have to. Like a little bit bigger, like that. And then we'll like fix it up really quick. And then we'll like make it really terrible. Gotta like fill it in a little bit. Like this. This is totally a cat. I'm just making a chibi cat, okay? They're just chibi, that's all. That is all. I totally still do. I know how to do perspective, but like, I'm just trying to have fun with this, okay? Don't judge me too much. Okay, judge me all you want, I don't really care, but like still, don't judge me too much, please. My self-esteem can't handle it. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll go like this. Then it'll be like, just like this. Yes. This looks more like a dog, funnily enough. Like, honestly, this looks more like a dog. What is the... Honestly, this looks cute as fuck. I don't know what I did, but this looks cute as fuck. You agree? I don't know who agrees, but like this is this. I don't know, okay? I'm like semi-delusional still. It looks like this is supposed to be a cloak or something. So what if I just do this? Let's go like this. Okay. Go like this, and then we need to add ears. So we'll go like this. I don't know why does it look so cute? Tell me. I need someone to tell me why it looks so cute. At least to me. I don't know if it looks cute for you guys. Look at him. Look at him. He looks so cute. Okay, that doesn't need to be there. And then we'll do like a blue. We'll do like a blue background, to be honest. Like this. Gotta like fix the outline though. Oh yeah, I have to remember to do a light outline because I get rid of the background a lot. I have to do a white outline on the other one, on the stop sign. Fuck! There we go. I don't want to accidentally turn it all blue. Okay. This is going well. Okay, I don't mind the other color, like the grays, but the whites have to go. It kind of throws me off if the whites are there. Like that. Look at him. Look at him. He's so cute. This is the 3-month. Or this. I'm gonna make a bigger version of this dog as an emote. This isn't even meant to be a dog. This is supposed to be a cat. Why do you have to be so cute? Okay, so let's go back to this. Make some, like, put finishing touches. I mean, it doesn't need any finishing touches. This thing is just ready to go. Save as 3-month badge PNG. Save. Like, it looks so cute. I don't know why it looks so cute. Okay, I don't know why it looks so cute. I do not know why. Do I need to zoom myself in a little bit? Maybe. I meant to do a cat, but it came out as a cute dog instead. I don't mind that, to be honest. Open. No. File. New. What if I do like a Wojak, like whatever this guy is? How the fuck? I don't know how to draw that. I'm just gonna do it really terribly. Just really terribly. The 3-month badge is like quality, and then if you're 4 months, it's like the honeymoon phase is over and like you're cooked. You subscribe for 4 months, fuck you. What if I just do a stick body? do it like this. Honestly, I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect. Okay, let's not. I'm trying. Yes, I want fun, but like I wanna keep it like semi-decent as well. What is for the 4-month? Ooh, okay. What is this emote? I don't know. Hold on, how much does it cost to sub for 4 months? How much does it cost to sub for 4 months on Twitch? Hey Google. Okay, my phone doesn't want to obey me. We'll look this up really quick. How much does it cost to sub on Twitch for 4 months? $20. Hell yeah. Hell yes. Okay. This honestly is the perfect badge. $20. No. $20. You know what? There's this cute little boy as month 3. There's whatever this is, the stop sign, which I think I need to actually make a white outline for, to be honest. White outline. Let me just do this. I gotta remember to do this. Wait, this is already saved. I don't care. And then there's $20. You spent $20, pal. Oh my gosh. Okay, for reference, okay. For those of you who are watching, I don't actually care if people subscribe. However, I think that it is still part of my like job while streaming to at least make the experience a little bit better. So being made fun of in Twitch badges is like the least I can do. Okay. $20. Wait, no, I'm gonna do this like a fucking I spent $20 on a idiot. I spent $20 on an idiot. Hell yes. Wait. No, I have to do this better. I have to do this better yet. Okay, can I put text? I spent $20 on a idiot and all I got was... Fuck. Okay, I can't do that. Is there like letters, a letter thing I can do? I don't think that, no, this would be hilarious if it was higher resolution, but because it's only 72 by 72 and it gets smaller with the smaller badges, you won't be able to read it. I think the $20 is just the perfect one. $20. There we go. Save as, was this 4 month? Yeah. 4 month badge. Because being called out for the amount of money you spent is hilarious. Okay, so then we can close these. No. And then file, new, 72 by 72. What is for month 5? Month 5, month 5. What if I do... No, I can't really do words, because words won't be legible. At least they usually won't be legible. We don't talk about it. If you heard that, you didn't. Okay, I'm trying to think. What kind of... So 5 months. What is 5 months? It's not 6 months because I could do something with half a year, but 5 months, I don't know what to do. What is 5 months long? What is 5 months long? What is 5 months long? What is 5 months? What is 5 months? What is 5 months? I don't know. I don't know what 5 months is. What takes 5 months? What takes 5 months? 5 months to do. I don't want to draw a 5-month-old. Not child. No. Oh. 5 months is a pumpkin. Because it takes 5 months to grow a pumpkin. How the fuck do I draw a pumpkin though? Should I draw a Minecraft pumpkin? Hold on. Okay, so we'll just do it like this. Nope. Like this. We'll just like make this really fast. Don't put too much thought into it. Trust my instincts. Minecraft pumpkin, here we go. You know what? It works. I need like an orange. Like this orange is the pumpkin orange, I think. Fill. you know, for those of you who are here watching this, I doubt I will, but these are probably going to be the badges forever. Probably. I'm not 100% sure yet. It might change. It's subject to change. I don't think it will though, because these are just too funny. Unless I take streaming as a real job, then maybe I will in the future, but I doubt it. Okay, so then I want lines like this, and then like this. Or wait, no. We're gonna do it like this because it spreads out from the top. Okay, so now we need a green, like a dark green. There we go. From the ground. What we can do is we can make it. We'll give it like a lot of weird, like things, right? So we'll like line the ground. We'll put like, I don't want to make a whole Minecraft thing here, like, but we'll do like a lighter green for this ground, because you gotta it's not Minecraft accurate, funnily enough, because you can't plant the seed on a non-top tilled tile, but I don't care. And then like a sky blue. I love that I like autism my way into doing these things. Like, I know a person wouldn't do this, at least not live on stream. They'd have the common sense to do it off of the internet, and like just, but like it's art, you know, it's still art. I'm gonna do the art on the art stream, you know what I mean? It has to be on the stream. I stream all of it. Everything to do with it, it gets right on the internet. So if it's something that I'm not too cared about sharing, I'm gonna share, because I'm a terrible person. I think my cube is getting better though. Look at this. This doesn't look like shit. Let's say the sun is going this way. It's going this way. So we'll go like, give it like a little bit more shadow. Just like a lighter color. Just like a lighter color. Like that. There we go. Look at that. There you go, folks. That is the 5-month batch, because it takes 5 months for a real life pumpkin to grow. Oh, I love it. Honestly, I love it. There is no consistency to anything I do, to be completely honest, but it is worth it. 5-month batch. There we go. PNG. Look at it. Look at it in all its glory. Look at it. Okay, the next one. Now 6 months. This is half a year. What if I just do, like, we'll write the word year, right? Don't mind how bad it is. Year. So now, right? We'll take this, like this, right? My genius is immeasurable. My genius is immeasurable. Hell yeah. Oh my gosh. Immeasurable genius. And I gotta do like a stick figure in the background with a sword. Just like hunched over with his like little sword. Like, wow. Oh, I like how this one is just so low quality. I love it so much. I love it so much, honestly. I don't know how to do it. How do you do an impact frame? That'd be kind of cool. Well, what if I make this like a red, like a maroon, and just swing, whoosh, slash, and then I gotta like make it like a lighter red and just go whoosh, 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 whoosh. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. All for you guys. Slash. Okay, I gotta make the ground under him like a little bit. Whoosh. You know, that is totally the ground. You cannot say that it's not the ground. It is the ground. Whom, whum, whum, whum. Womp wah. Oh shit, that one's not good. Wah. Wah, wah. There we go. Half a year. I'm having too much fun with this. I hope you know. Look at the different qualities for the different like badges. There's a stop sign. There's a fucking there's a dog. That dog is so cute. There's just $20. And then there's 5 months. It's just a Minecraft pumpkin. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? 6 month badge. PNG. Save. Okay. And then we'll close this too. And then new 72 by 72. 7 months, because I think it goes 1 to 10 or 1 to full year, I think, right? Oh. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. Okay, so let's see, which ones do I all have? Open recent. So I have 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. But then the pumpkin doesn't make sense. Piece of shit. How dare you not have a new badge for each month? Huh? Twitch, how dare you? This is totally just not my complaining for my insight, my non-insight of the amount of months that are available. But like I do, you know what? I'm just gonna go with it. I don't care. Cause like it is this is too expert for me not to like. What? What is happening? Close. No. What am I gonna do? I have to adjust this so it makes sense. How am I gonna adjust this so it makes sense? What if I do like snow? I think in snow it takes stuff to grow longer. So like Just do this top layer, snow. Right? Like that'll do it. There we go. And then I gotta do like less opacity. No, for the fucking color I'm gonna do. What the fuck? What? Oh, it was like bugging out for a second. We'll do like, what if I go Control Z? Cause I'm gonna do something else for this. And then I'll do like 50% opacity. It's covered in like a light snow. Just a light snow, that's what it is. And then we'll go to like 70% opacity. Maybe not 70%, maybe closer to 60. No, 60 doesn't work. Okay. No, 60 doesn't work, 20%. Because on the pumpkin itself, it's just a light snow. Just a light snow. But on the ground, it is like ready. It is ready. Is this Minecraft music in the background? Hold on. No, it is not. Okay. I gotta like fix. Well, I need a gray, I think, instead of a white. Not a red gray, like just a gray. Like that. Like that. There we go. There we go. Why is this what I decided to do? Yes, replace. Okay. Alright, so the badges are ready. So let me just adjust those really quick, and then we'll look at them. We'll look at them. I do not know how to puppet this thing properly because I am blind. I'm blind. 2 month. So 2 month. Resize. Bulk image resize tool. Select images. I can select multiple images. Okay. I am so fucking smart. So was it what, 36? Yeah, 36 by 36. 36 by 36. Export. Yeah, baby. Yeah, buddy. Hell yeah. Download all images. No, I don't. Okay, resize images. It comes in a compressed folder, so like that's fine. And then what was it, 18 by 18? Export. Honestly, this image resizer site is the GOAT. I swear. Okay, so let's go here. Downloads. And then we'll uncompress. No, I don't want to compress. I want to extract. There we go. These are the 36s, so I gotta do this correctly. Otherwise it's not gonna be cool. So the 2 month, this one's the 2 month. And you go to downloads, resized image, 2 month badge. And then I need to go back into downloads and then extract all, extract X, and then I can just delete the compressed ones because I don't need them. Okay, and then the last one, resize images 1, 2 month badge. There we go. Upload badge 2 month, and then we'll go to 3. Upload image, pictures. 3 month is the cute doggo because the doggo is cute. Then downloads, resized images, 3 month, and then the last one, downloads, resized images 1, 3 month. There we go. This is such a fucking cute dog. Yeah, of course I own the rights to all these images. I literally drew them all. I drew all of these images. So this is the 5 or 6 month. This is 6 month. So half a year badge. It looks like shit. I'm not gonna lie. I don't. Now that I'm like looking at it, I don't like the half year badge. But it's still funny. I will say it is still funny. Upload badge. And then the 9 month badge is the pumpkin. It's the snowy pumpkin. And then downloads, resize images, 5 month badge, open. And then here, downloads, resize images 1, 5 month badge, open. I think personally, my 2 personal favorites are the 3 month badge and the 5 month badge. Those are my favorites. So now I think we can look at them. Let's go look at them. Let's go look at the badges. So, obviously the base badge where you just get handed an L because why are you giving me money? Like, don't do that. 2 month badge, like genuinely, stop. 3 month badge, that's just kind of like accepted it because, you know, it's there. What am I gonna do about it? I can't stop you. The 6 month badge, you killed half a year. Like, sorry. And then the 9 month badge, snowy pumpkin, because it was meant to be the 5 month badge, but then there was no 5 month. So here we go. Snowy pumpkin. Wait, no. From the end of fall, because if pumpkins finish growing by the beginning of fall and the end of winter, this is reasonable. That's about 5 months from the end of or the beginning of fall to the middle of winter. So like that's reasonable. So what are these? What is the flares? There's stars. Custom flare. Huh? What? Okay, so I don't understand. Are these meant to be like I think I'll just go with the basic one. I'll let so 6 months. Until I figure something out, I'll just let that be it. Because I don't, what the fuck? I don't know. I do not know, okay? I am very confused. I'm a confused person. So, you know, it is the way it is. Should I try and make an emote? I think I should. But what emote should I make? Honestly, I love this, by the way. This is one of my favorites. And like the fact that it is this pixelated makes it all the better, by the way. The fact that it is pixelated makes this image all the better. Also, does anyone else have issues with their skin in winter? Like, my skin is destroying itself. I should probably put lotion on. Ouch. Okay, so let's look at Twitch emote templates. Emote template. I want to see what there is. Oh, okay. These are like, okay. But I think the issue with these is I don't have my own like look yet. I don't have my look yet. I want something. What's funny is this looks strangely close to my model. Like this looks strangely close, and I'm kind of worried. Honestly, I fucking love that. Sniff. Oh my gosh. Bonk emote. Wait, no. What the fuck? What am I looking at? What are you doing? Why? You know what? I don't really know. Oh, this is still searching up on Brave. I'm gonna search up on Google. Filters, find Google. There we go. Well, it's the same thing, but still. How do I want the animated versions. Kinda. I wanna know how to do chibi. But then again, I also wanna know how to do my look. I wanna do the look. Okay. Let's look at, do I have any emotes on this account that I can use? Okay, so Selena, now fix them. Ooh, surprise. Okay, I just want to look at the emotes like here. Ow! I bonked my head. I'm very bad with bonking. Oh, I remember what I wanted to do. I wanted to do a new. Cause what are my emotes? What are my emotes right now? I don't have emotes. I have one. Okay, so we'll do like some just simple ones. Okay. Simple. We'll do. No, we can't even do a living room because like I don't have. You know what? We're gonna finish the look for Avatar today. Whoa, what the fuck is happening? Why is this broken? Okay, I have some stuff to fix. Wait. Oop, I am so sorry. Let me test. Distraction, go.
Mom, Mama, Mother, look at
It
this.
didn't show it on my screen, funnily enough. Cause it's broken. What the fuck? Okay, so time to fix something. Oh, let me turn this down. Maybe a bit too loud. It's not meant to be, you know, for stream alerts. Yippee! I honestly love this. Oh, stream alerts is already running. Shit. Stream alerts. Are you stream alerts? Yes. Why is the overlay not why okay, because I'm gonna do this anyway. Like, why is this? This is like scuffed. This is scuffed. It is scuffed beyond belief because I'm bad. Streak. Customization. I don't want it to be a logo. Flashbang. Random. Rainbow. Flashbang. Do 10 seconds. No, flashbang explosion, flashbang bounce, throwing flashbang. Wasted. Huh? Do they not explode? You know what? I think that's perfect. Customization. I want to get rid of the trail though. Let's preview again. What? What happened? Why does it look like that? Oh, it's because I didn't save. Is that why? Oh wait, also didn't. Fuck. Okay, I get really distracted easily, okay? I get really distracted easily. This is not a surprise. Am I still okay? I was really hoping. I'm doing this a lot. Okay, cool. I still don't know why the overlay is fucked. Okay, close the overlay. Close the overlay and then reopen the overlay because it's a bitch. Come on. Be normal. There we go. Now I think I had to make sure it was working. Cause like part of the fun is the Jesus. All right, let's just how do I remove the? No, I want to. Okay, I guess I can't remove the messages it sent, so we'll have to deal with that. Also, the music is now super quiet. Let's turn that back up, I guess. All right. Okay, now we are up to our normal level of stupidity. We are up to our normal level of stupidity. Let's get back to it though. And hope that hashtag username doesn't waste any more of their money. Oh geez, I am a bad person. I am a bad person. So now we open new. We'll just go 4096 for now, by 4096. So this should be reasonable, right? This should be reasonable. People are sending me messages. What is happening? Okay, I'm not gonna read all that shit. I am not going to read all that. That's a lot of stuff. It was just one big lump of a message, so I'm going to read that later. Because I am in the middle of something, and I would rather not do that. Okay. So, first things first, first things first, Jesus fuck. We are going to make what we're gonna do what the actual person looks like. So we're just gonna go with it, you know? We are gonna just go with it and see how that works. We'll need like 6 pixels. We'll do like a circle. Okay. let's zoom in a little bit. Nope, 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 nope. What the fuck? Nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Ooh, that one is actually pretty decent. Okay, so then, like, I'm gonna do it a little more curved like this. There we go. There we go. We're gonna get the body done first, and then we'll do, okay, it does move the whole thing. Oh, I should probably do a mirror tool. I should probably do a mirror tool. Do we have one of those? Mirror tool. Okay, no. Okay. So now, there we go. It's gonna look like shit, I will say. It will probably look like poopy, but that's okay. That is okay. Let me actually do this. No, I have... Go like this. Control C, Control V, V. So we only need 2 for now. So I will then do this. We gotta rotate it like this, and then go over here, rotate like this. I don't remember, was it 2 heads wide? So, and then merge with the layer below, because we want a merged layer. And then we will be moving this up a little bit. Like that. Like that. And then pray to the... Okay, and then merge with layer below. Okay, so we can do stuff like this. We want it over. Okay. Cool. Cool. It's not gonna be perfect because it's scuffed a little bit, but that's fine. Like now it's, look at that, it's now erasing parts of the bottom. That's not good. Which, that we can fix later. So this, no. This needs to be moved over a little bit. I can hear probably my cat upstairs, I think. Like that. I think that should be the good enough. Okay. So we go like this. We make the neck. I don't entirely remember how to make a body, but that's fine. Okay, that's fine. We do not need to be too pressed on this because it's supposed to just look. It's just supposed to be what the idea of my character so far. So then I can make emotes because I want to make emotes because I'm irresponsible. Instead of doing, I don't know, what I'm supposed to do and make my model, I'm gonna make the fucking, wait. Okay, it is on the other side evenly. I was actually kind of worried about that because I remembered that I was in the middle of a fucking other thing. Okay, so I don't remember. We'll open, and then we'll open the was it shit? Was it this one? No. Where's my practice drawing? Open recent. Okay, I think this is the body practice. Okay, there we go. So so there's a little bit more for the chest area. Okay. We don't need this. We don't need the 5-month badge. We just need these two. We'll do like this. This is the chest. So this is obviously, if you couldn't tell, this is going to be the male part because we're gonna do both male and female. But this is the male part. I forgot to make the like little thing on the side. Fuck. Okay, so I want this like this. Wait, no. What am I doing? I can just Control V because I still have it copied. So shit, I don't remember how many it's supposed to be. 3, 6. We'll do 7 heads. We'll do 7 heads. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then move over. And down. Move over and down. What's funny is I have not, this isn't bad proportions wise so far, to be honest. This isn't the worst. But it could use some improvement, obviously, as all things. So okay, bottom, and then the bottom of the foot. Okay. What's that halfway? 4 and 4, so this one's 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So on this layer, okay, I should probably merge these together. Merge with layer below, layer below, layer below, layer below, layer below, layer below. Sounds like a weird name, right? Sounds like a weird name. It really does. Okay, so then move it over a little bit. And then, what next, viewers? Now we kill a bitch. Sorry. So 3, 6, so roughly here should be the waist. I think it's supposed to be the waist. Right? Yeah. Worry about the belly button later. Okay. So shit, I don't remember. It looks like one, oh yeah, shoulders. It is greater or equal to the shoulders, I think. So Next we do this, right? Ooh, that's not, I mean, that's not bad way to start, but it's not what I want to do. I don't want to go too, like, athletic because I'm not that athletic. Not anymore, anyway. I still kind of went. Like, I personally need to work on it. I need to work on it. But, you know, it is the way it is. Shiza. I kind of forgot how I did this. So, I forgot how I did this. I'm not gonna lie. I did forget. What is this? Oh, that's supposed to be body parts. Yeah, okay. I remember. I don't remember doing this personally. So, this is supposed to be the groin area. So, then we can go like this, I think. And then we can make the legs, I believe. Oh, shit, I don't remember how to do them. So they're roughly equal most of the way down, so it should be fine. It looks like. I do think I need to do stuff like stuff like gotta give myself a little bit of a dumpy because, you know, we thick thighs save lives. Maybe not that. Okay. Honestly, not the worst. Not the worst. Could be better, but not the worst. And then I gotta remember like hexagonal shape. Like this. For the knees. I have to remember. I have to remember. Remember the practice I never had. That I only practiced ages ago. Oh god, I've made a grave error. The knee is roughly not even halfway. It is closer to like 2/3, it looks like. So like most of the way. So it'd be like equivalent to, oh no, that is there. We're fine. We're fine. I just need to remember how to do legs. How do I do the calf again? Oh yeah, bumps out on the higher and then comes down lower. Okay. So we'll go like this. Bumps out higher, comes down lower. No, not that much. It doesn't flare out at the bottom. Okay, and then like that, and then it comes in and flares out a little bit at the bottom, I think, over here. No, it comes down and then flares out and then goes like that. No, don't want want to be like 2. Does that look weird? I don't know if that looks weird or not. Let's adjust. I'm adjusting my monitor so I can see it straight up. I think the legs are actually the calves are too thick. So let's fix that. It doesn't flare out that much. I think that works actually. No. The inside needs to be fixed. Fix the inside. Fix the inside. Honestly, that doesn't look bad. Look at this. Now we just like connect it because legs aren't built that way. What? Oh. What? My bank gave me a notification. Hold on. Are they suspecting me of fraud? Am I being suspected of fraud? We'll see. We will see. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the hell? No, actually, what the hell? Alerts? What is happening? Accounts, documents. Accounts, documents. What is this? Notice. What the hello? That's bullshit. Okay. I might have to like DoorDash or some shit. What the fuck? Brother, oh my. I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash out. Okay, so apparently. So when I opened my bank account, you guys, I don't know which of you guys probably remember when I went to open my bank account, but when I originally opened my bank account, they asked me, hey, do you want overdraft? Do you want the ability to overdraft yourself, so on and so forth? Just to be able to spend a little bit more, so on and so forth. And I was like, no. If I go into the negative, deny the card transaction. No, they went minus $56 and then tacked on a fee because they noticed, like they gave me a notice that I was minus 56. Oh my god, I'm actually mad. Okay, triangle, semi-triangle, and then like that. So we'll like this. Triangle. Like other triangle. And then oval like that. Okay, so I'll probably have to do like DoorDash at some point. Probably this week or next week, but that actually makes me angry. Like I fucking said, hey, if the charge goes negative, deny the charge. Do not make it go through. I don't get money close enough in time to do that. So make sure. Okay, we can do that. Sure. So, oh, by the way, your account is negative. Like, bro, what the fuck? Sorry. It's none of your guys' problem, but like, still, I'm allowed to complain a little bit. I'm allowed to complain a little bit. Okay. Gotta like. Why does this look like I look like this in real life? Except the fact that I don't have arms. I have arms. Okay, I have arms. So this, by the way, this one is looking a lot better than this one. Funnily enough, even though this one looks more detailed, I think this one looks better. So elbow goes to belly button. So if this is like that, belly button would be roughly, hold on. So in this situation is one head up. So it's about roughly 1/4 of the way up. So halfway would be right about there. So like right here is where belly button would be. Just gonna like put it there for now, because the elbow is at the belly button, if I recall correctly. So we're just gonna like do default standing pose for now, and then later we'll work on it. But hey, like it's looking, look how much better I've gotten. Look how much better I've gotten since I've started. Do you guys remember the first one I did? Where's the first one? Is the first one even available? Open recent. There's the box list, which is not what I'm looking for. Pictures. This, no. This is the first one, by the way. This is the first one. I do not know if you guys remember this, but this is the original, like, back on my previous page, it was the original thing I did for the fan art corner, because I wanted to put a fan art corner, but because I'm not gonna say, hey, draw me some fan art to someone, I was like, I'll draw it myself, and I put it in the corner. I don't know if you guys remember that, but now we have Friesen's beautiful onion. I love the onion. The onion is the child. Also, I'm realizing that Omi looks kind of scuffed without his lines. He looks a little bit scuffed, but that's okay. That's okay. We are scuffed. Also, get this out of my sight. This terrorizes me. This is supposed, by the way, for those of you who don't know, this is supposed to be my artist rendition of my model with my jacket. Why are my eyes closed? Camera, I need you to look at me. Why are my eyes closed? I don't have my eyes closed, you fucking wank. Why? Let's probably not go in there. I don't want to like accidentally leak something. But yeah, this is the original piece of artwork. This is where I started, and this is where I am. So like, I'm proud of myself. I am proud of myself. Like this. And then like this, because I'm just here to do this. Also, the legs are kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie, the legs are kind of fire. So this is supposed to be where the line is. Like right there. So then I can grab this and I can like make an oval type situation. No. Well, maybe like this. Stop. You know what? I think that'll work. Hold on. How do I draw an arm? How arms? Me no work how arm. Okay, so let's go like this. So next we can do this and just kind of erase all that. Just erase. Doesn't really need to be here. Doesn't really need to be here. Okay. You know what? I love it. I actually love it. Let's fix it though. Let us fix this. Like this. Like this. Yeah, baby. Yeah, buddy. It looks kind of fucking scuffed, but that's okay. That is okay. We are all about the okay here. We are all about the okay. Please do not start erasing things. Cool. We'll start erasing this part because it doesn't really need to be, but I don't know how far to erase for here, so we'll just go like that. Now it looks kind of weird, okay? But it's part of the process. Now we go like that. Go like this. And we'll like shape the arms. Gotta make sure to like erase some of the outer, because then the lines don't look too thick. Unlike the legs, there wasn't really much about the arms if I recall correctly. So this is all just like, you know, speculation, to be honest. I don't know how to fucking draw arms. Who do I look like? Da Vinci? I don't even know if he knew how to draw arms, to be honest. I don't remember what art he did. Well, I do, but I don't. You know what I mean? I'm very bad with remembering. Okay. Okay, that looks kind of scuffed. I don't actually like that. Like this, okay? And then like this. The curve out was not it. Now the arms look too small. Okay, YouTube, save me, please. Please save me, YouTube. Am I muted? I'm not muted. I need to be saved by YouTube. YouTube. Arms. How to draw arms. How to draw arms. Ooh, one of my favorite artists made a new No. Don't get distracted. How to draw arm. Body, maybe. How to draw arm. You know what? How to draw arm. Wait a fucking second. Hold on.
How do you draw arms?
We're gonna be a little bit surprised here. Stop. We're gonna be a little bit surprised here. Here. This is How to draw arms by Picat. So like, thank you.
How do you draw arms? It seems easy at first, but if you look closer, the more lumps and bumps and mysterious grooves there seems to be. But don't worry. I'll take you through 5 different levels of drawing arms from easiest
I like.
to very
Hold
hard.
on. I want to
Let's
see.
get started.
I want to see those levels again.
Arms from
No.
Don't worry. I'll take you through 5 different levels of drawing arms from
Fuck.
there seems to be. But don't worry. I'll take you through 5 different levels of
There we go. Okay. So I don't want this full screen, by the way. I like this one. This one seems to go well with what I'm currently doing.
drawing arms from easiest to very hard. Let's get started.
I don't think
When I first started drawing arms, it looked something like this. Basically, I was just thinking of the upper arm and forearm as 2 rectangles that are about the same length. I mean, I guess this gets the idea across, at least. However, drawing it like this looks kind of flat, like a paper cutout. How could I make it look more believable? It's actually pretty easy. All you have to do is add a single line like this, and already it looks more 3D. The difference here is that instead of thinking of arms as 2D rectangles, we're trying to think of 3D cylinders. And while this line over here is small, it is important because it shows where these 3D forms overlap. This concept of overlapping is really important in creating depth in your drawings by showing which things are in front of each other. We'll often see many overlaps when there is a lot of depth in a drawing. For instance, when something is foreshortened. Another really powerful tool that can help show depth is cross contours. Cross contours are any line that wrap around the form. I find it pretty convenient to use them as guidelines when sketching to help me feel the 3D space better. And they aren't limited to just guidelines. A very common cross contour that often exists on the arm is sleeves. And while sleeves might seem pretty simple, I used to get them wrong all the time. And that's because the power of cross contours can sometimes backfire. Take a look at this. When I get the curvature of the sleeve wrong, it makes the arms look super flat. I learned that I had to pay close attention to anything that could be a cross contour and take special care to make sure it was curving around the cylinder properly. And with just these simple tips, we can already draw basic 3-dimensional arms. And this is already plenty if we're looking to draw thinner arms with less definition. But what if we want more? I've been talking about cylinders, but take a look at this. Does this really look like a cylinder to you? It's way more complicated.
It's like a
Unlike a
cone.
perfect cylinder,
It's a
arms can
cone
get
with
thinner
an
and
end
thicker
cut
in
off.
certain places. Let's start at the shoulders. I like to draw in the shoulders as a sphere. And a little below that, the upper arm muscles are pretty big too, which is why we see them bulging out a little. And right below that is where the elbow is. The joints tend to have less muscle and fat around that area, and I like to draw it as a
Yes.
sphere too. If you feel your
Yes.
own elbow, you can feel the bone through the skin.
Correct.
Right below that, we have a bunch of forearm muscles, so the arm becomes wider again, and closer to the hand, we get the wrist, which is another thinner, bony joint. The shape of the forearm to me looks a little bit like a chicken drumstick. Now, if we keep all of these varying thicknesses in mind, we end up with something like this. Now, this looks much more like an arm. However, we can still go further. Let me explain. What does an arm look like if we look at it from the front? Like this? Not exactly. A real-life arm's shape is a lot weirder. You might have seen this diagram floating around where they compare the arm to a chain, but how exactly does that work? If we think about one link of a chain, it's wider in one direction and narrower in the other. And if we join 2 links together, the wide parts will be aligned almost perpendicularly to each other. The shoulder,
Okay.
upper arm, and forearm act a little bit like 3 links of a chain. Now, the chain visualization is helpful and all, but personally, I had a big problem with it. It's fine and all to say that the forearm is wider in one direction, but which direction is that exactly? The arm can rotate in so many directions. The shoulder rotates, the wrist rotates. How can we keep track of it all? Fortunately, there is a way. Let's talk about joints for a second. There are different types of joints in the body. For example, the shoulder and hips are ball and socket. There are different types of joints in the body. For example, the shoulder and hips are ball and socket joints. They can rotate in many directions. The elbow, however, is a hinge joint, which means it can only bend in one direction. Keeping track of this direction is super helpful to me because it helps me figure out where the arm gets wider. If we think of the arm bending like this, we probably already know that the bicep bulges out like this. And on the opposite side, we have the triceps. These two large muscles mean that the upper arm is wider in the same direction that the elbow bends. Whereas for the forearm, it's the opposite. The widest part is perpendicular to the movement of the elbow, usually. When is it not? Well, I'll talk about that later. And finally, we can attach the shoulder as another link of the chain on top, and that's how we can easily draw an arm. Or is it? Because there's even more we can do. Take a look at this arm. Isn't there something kind of wrong with it? Looks kind of puffy and symmetrical, like a snowman. When drawing the human body, symmetry is the enemy.
I don't like that.
Let's figure out how we
I
can
don't
fix
like
this.
that.
Let's take a look again at this photograph of an arm. If we mark all the parts of the arm that are the bulkiest, notice how these points are never directly opposite from each other? In fact, if we draw a line between them, it zigzags down the arm. And it's this zigzagging that creates a sense of flow or rhythm in the arm. So how do we figure out exactly where these wide parts of the arm are? Well, unfortunately, at this point, we can no longer avoid learning anatomy, which is the study of the actual muscles and bones of the body. I guess we can start by going online and looking up some anatomical diagrams for reference. Hang on a second. This one looks a bit weird. That's not where the biceps are, or the other biceps, or the triceps and the muscles muscle, and also the insa chain, which isn't even a word, by the way. Uh-oh. I think this is AI. There's also this diagram that looks kind of fine at first glance, but the triceps and the forearms are just a nonsensical jumble of muscle fibers that make no sense. And wait, is that a nipple muscle? Unfortunately, trying to learn and find good references these days is getting more and more difficult due to the proliferation of AI-generated imagery. Nowadays, it might actually be more reliable to look up references from existing books. One of my favorites is Anatomy for Sculptors. But whoa, look at all these muscles. It's a little overwhelming. However, don't worry. We don't have to remember all of these. In fact, we don't even have to remember most of these. For the arm, I really only think about 6 different muscle groups. Let me take you through them. Let's go from top to bottom. To start with, of course, we have the deltoid, or shoulder muscle on top. It's a big teardrop shape that's a bit boxier on top. We also talked about the biceps and the triceps before, which are located here and here. The biceps can be simplified into a pretty straightforward
Honestly,
bump shape most of the time, but the
based
triceps is a bit
image.
different. It tends to bulge towards the top, and there's a flat tendon at the bottom. This is especially obvious when the arm is straight. And between the triceps and biceps, we have the brachialis, a small muscle that separates them. As for the forearm, there are a couple of major muscle groups to worry about. The extensors are a group of muscles that straighten the wrist. They're mostly on the back and thumb side of the arm. There's also the flexors, which bend the wrist. These take up a bit less space, existing mostly on the pinky side and front side of the arm. A super useful bony landmark to pay attention to is, once again, the elbow. Except now we're also going to pay attention to the bone it connects to, the ulna. You can actually see a clear groove along the side of the arm, flowing from the elbow all the way down to the pinky. And this groove separates the flexors and extensors. But I still haven't talked about the most important muscle group, the one that is most responsible for the feeling of flow within the arm. And it's different from all the other muscles we've talked about so far.
The one that's
These
like-
are the ridge muscles. They're pretty large muscles that have a big effect on the silhouette of the arm, so I think it's important to know how they work. They actually start about halfway down the upper arm, around where the brachialis starts, and flow all the way down to the thumb. Though the part near the wrist is mostly just tendons and stuff, and the bulky part of this muscle ends about halfway down the forearm. So what exactly is so different about this muscle? Unlike the other muscle groups, these ones are connected to both the upper arm and the forearm. And this is important because, look at this. The wrist can rotate. Oh, wait, you already knew that? Anyway, the important thing is that the ridge muscles get stretched and pulled as the wrist rotates and changes shape. It curves further around the arm as the wrist continues to turn. And with this, there we have it. Just knowing these 6 muscle groups on the arm is good enough to draw believable, anatomically correct arms. And remember, anatomy is hard. At least it was for me. And it wasn't something I could learn just by watching YouTube videos. It was important for me to go and actually practice by drawing arms as well. This is how I like to study anatomy. I like to start by finding an anatomy diagram and just copying it out to memorize it. It's really helpful for me to draw it out from several different angles. And then I find some reference images and copy those, but not just thoughtlessly. Every time I draw a line, I try to guess which muscle I'm actually trying to portray. If I can't remember, it's no big deal. I just look up the reference image again to figure it out, and then I try to draw from imagination, doing my best to keep the anatomy in mind. Basically, what I found out is that if I did this enough times, it eventually became second nature. And honestly, there's no need to go further than this. This is a pretty good place to stop. But what if we want to go even further beyond? Once
You know what? I
again,
don't
here
need
are
this
all
much
the
anatomy.
muscles.
This is supposed to be a fun idiot art stream. I do not need to. I do not need more anatomy. Okay, so if I recall, the shoulders were let's lower the pixel count a little bit. The shoulders were like supposed to be this. Like this. So the shoulder muscle. And then there's the bicep muscle. We're just gonna roll with it. We're not gonna study the things. So, and then there's the biceps. The biceps the inner actually. So let's do that. The bicep is like this. And then like this. Because there's the outer. This goes a bit further down actually. And then with that, there is the elbow, which the elbow, I believe, is another like, it's another one of the like trapezoid type shapes. So we'll just do it like this. I mean, we don't really need to do too much in terms of this. We do need to remember the roundness though, like so, because this goes like this. This is a round shape, so I gotta remember that. How far down does the hand go? Hand goes to half calf, so like right here. And I know this is like a baseball bat. I remember that. I think. Yeah, baseball bat. Okay, and then like this. Okay, so then we can work this out too. So there is the outer muscle, which needs to be outlined. There is then the inner muscle. I'm looking at my own arm for reference. So my inner arm muscle goes down a little bit further. And then it slopes in a little bit more. It's like this. Then I can erase this. So now I have to think about the hand, right? The hand, so in this situation, it would be down. So shape-wise, it would be like this. So that's the palm. Whoa. So this starts here, and then the fingers come down a little bit. I'll just like not do very much for the fingers, because this is supposed to be like just something simple to get me started. I have to remember the fingers are like, you know, a little bit wonky. They're a little bit wonky. So that is, those are thumbs. Those hands are tiny and looks a little bit squat, but that's fine. It looks better than the other one, and we can always make things look better later on. So let's do some adjustments. So gotta remember the outside elbow and then the inside elbow lines, and then because there is the tendon in here, if I recall correctly, it goes into the elbow. So I want to shave off a little bit of the outside of this. Okay, cool. Then we can. This feels a little bit kind of wonky. Like, I don't know why, but it feels... The hands aren't long enough, I'm noticing. They look tiny. These are like tiny hands. These are not even close to my real hands. So we'll go with the original like thumb position as my like... Just like, we'll eyeball this shit. Eyeball it and just go with it. I don't know. And then like this, and like this. Just like erase some of that. Erase this. Go grab the hands. So this goes like this. And then over the top. This overlaps a little bit. I think that's good enough. Good enough. There's a little bit much in terms of quote unquote detail, but that's fine. Let's not like join these things together. Just like on the inside. Cool. The chest muscles, they like stretching trapezoid. So it's funny how like anatomically well I've done this a little bit in comparison to like everything else, but that's fine. Okay, let's just erase. We're gotta remember. This is the arm. I mean, erasing the internals does not, like, make the arm not an arm. So, like, I don't know why I'm saying it like that. That looks a little bit wonky, but that's because I don't have the right. Okay, so like that. We'll fix this up really quick so it stops looking weird. Because, you know, it just doesn't look right. It just doesn't look right. This also bulges out a bit too much here. It's supposed to be like going in. Like that. And then we'll fix this. this like a little bit more even, because otherwise it's not gonna look right. Like that, I think. I think that's good. It's gonna look wonky. I will say it is going to look wonky. Like actually, because this is not body practice. This is just me drawing the like base body. That is not horrid. It could be better, but it is not horrid. Okay, so we'll fix up the legs really quick. So these go in. We'll fix up this, the lines connecting them, because I just kind of did it haphazardly to get it done with. But we gotta make it look nice. Gotta make it look nice. Erase, erase, erase. Cool. Yippee! We're getting there. I want to get at least one proper, like, look at my character. So this, gotta remember that they are like that. Because it's two muscles conjoining on a joint. So, gotta remember. Like this. Like that. Ooh, okay, there's a little bit too much around on both sides, to be honest. Because, like, there doesn't need to be that much round. It just needs to look better. Like that. Like that. There we go. And then for the inner, for me, there is a little bit of a, like, out here. And then it down here it tapers. So we'll go like this, like this, like this. I thought I saw my cat climbing in the ceiling. I guess not. Short person. that is what this is. This is a short person. But that is fine, honestly. I gotta remember what my, I have to remember what I was doing. Shit. So let's go back over to the, to the Google Doc. Let's go back to just chatting really quick so I can do this. Google Docs, and then there was a, should be a untitled document. There we go. Okay, and then this. Cool. So chat will have to be just weird for a little bit. So it's goat demon, so I have to do horns with long hair. Okay, so we're gonna do this one. So long hair. I don't know how to do hair properly, so we'll have to make sure to look at that too. Combat boots, so we'll have to put that, it'll go like up to here, I think, the boots. With black pants, right there. Miscellaneous jewelry, so probably like a necklace up here somewhere. I need black dress shirts, so one that'll probably go to here, like rolled up sleeves right there. Cool. I don't know how to draw hair though. That's the issue. So we are going to learn how to draw hair. Hair. Pick
So,
hat.
you want to
You're
draw
on go.
hair. Okay, I don't know about you, but for the longest time, I had no idea how to approach it. It's so complicated. There are all these strands going all over the place, and if you draw all of the strands, it doesn't look good. But when you simplify it, it looks too plain. How are you supposed to approach it?
Somewhere in
What's the right
between.
balance? It took me
Wait,
a long time,
am
but
I-
eventually I
I'm
was
not
able
on
to
the right
sort of
screen.
figure it out and got my hair drawing looking something like this. I'll share the steps I took in my thought process, and hopefully it'll help you figure it out as well.
Okay.
So usually when I want to learn how to draw something, I just study how it looks like in real life, and it's no different this time. Let's study real life hair. I've been drawing for a while now, but I realized I've never actually studied real hair a single time. Well, there's a first time for everything, right? So let's give it a shot. I started by taking a softish kind of brush and trying to directly copy what I saw, but it doesn't look very good. And I guess since it's my very first time, it's not the worst thing in the world that it's a bit messy. When I get confused by studying something, I try to simplify it down so I understand it better. So this time I tried restricting myself to fewer values, which helped a lot. I also tried looking for references with a stronger light source so that the light and shadow was clearly defined, which makes it easier for me to simplify. I also get to practice drawing that distinctive hair highlight that we love. From these studies, I learned that hair can be really shiny with big contrast, almost like metal or other kinds of reflective surfaces. I also did some studies of textured hair as well, which on the surface seems really different from straight hair. I'm really not the most experienced at drawing textured hair, so please forgive me if I'm not perfect at it. I tried my best, but in general, I approached it the same way, while trying to keep in mind the unique attributes of textured hair. First, start by getting the overall shape and silhouette right. The shape can actually get a lot more interesting than straight hair, and the hairstyles are also a lot more varied, so I took special care to make sure that the form read well with just 2 values. There's also lots of different types of curls, and I've honestly barely scratched the surface with this, so I can definitely get way deeper into it. I learned that for all types of hair, you don't really need to draw every single strand, but properly understanding the color properties of hair and having good control of values will make it look like hair. So through my hair studies, I felt like I was definitely improving, but for some reason, something felt off. Something felt really weird while I was doing these studies, and I couldn't quite put my finger on why. But before we get to that, a word from today's sponsor, XP Pen. Okay, wait, even
Sorry,
though
pal.
this was sponsored, they asked me to do an honest review of the XP Pen Magic Drawing Pad, which is a deal. Like I mentioned before, I've never studied real life hair before, ever. But wait, that doesn't
I just
exactly
remembered,
make
I'm drawing with a mouse. I did this with a mouse. It looks fucking weird. I do think I kind of fucked it a little bit. I do think that I did kind of mess up the proportions. I do think it's a little bit stout, but that's fine. You know what? That's fine. I'm
Sense.
short in real life.
How is it
I'm
possible
tall.
I
No,
was
I'm
able
tall.
to
What are you
draw
talking
all
about?
of
I'm tall.
these characters? I mean, that's definitely hair. So how could I possibly be learning to draw hair for the first time if I already draw hair, if you know what I mean? I was actually going kind of crazy because this is always what I do to learn, so why wasn't it working this time? I don't get it. Am I freaking stupid? Why am I not understanding anything at all by drawing realistic hair? Thankfully, Jewfoot came to watch my stream, and he made the remark that hair specifically is a little different. For a concept artist, it's not relevant to draw realistic hair? Yeah. Although I don't know if I count as a concept artist anymore. And stylized hair, compared to the rest of human, is specifically kinda different to its real-life counterpart. With his comments, I finally realized that the way I approach stylized or anime hair is completely different from real-life hair. And that's why it felt off. Nothing I was studying felt relevant because I just don't draw hair like this. So let me start again, but this time I'll approach it as stylized hair from the very beginning. So this is how I like to break down stylized hair. The first thing I like to keep in mind is that hair doesn't just vaguely exist. It grows from the scalp that sits on top of the skull, even if I'm drawing improbable anime hair. So first, draw the head. It isn't exactly a sphere, more like kind of a pill shape. Stretch out a little bit. Then I sketch in the hairline. Then I like to determine where the hair originates. It can be a parting or a whorl. Your hair will come from this line or this point. And even if I'm drawing more realistic hair, I don't want to draw every individual strand. Instead, I prefer to separate them into easier to understand chunks. I like to think of flat hair like ribbons, and ribbons are flat, which means that you probably don't want to draw them as tube shapes unless you're drawing locks. Even if they are flat, they still exist in 3D, which means that they can bend around the head and they can twist, and they might even have a little bit of thickness. Wavier or curlier hair can even go in spirals. Now for
That's
textured
cool
hair,
as
the
fuck.
same
I'm not gonna lie,
applies,
that is
but
dope.
there's stuff to keep in mind because there's a
think-
lot more
I-
variety in
hair
hairstyles and
is-
more volume.
seems
Instead
really
of breaking
cool
them
to
down
draw.
as
You know what I
ribbons,
mean?
try identifying the larger shapes of the hairstyle. I use tubes if I'm drawing locks, and puffs kind of look like spheres to me. And once I figured out the main shape, I can add texture by breaking up the silhouette and adding a little bit of hatching. So now that I have a bunch of big shapes, how do I turn these shapes into hair? How do I make these ribbons look like hair? You may have heard that hair is just all about shape design, but what does that actually mean? Let's start with a basic ribbon. Pretty boring, right? So let's add some interest by either cutting the ribbon or adding strands to it. But if I just cut it up like this, it doesn't look very good, right? So how can I make it look better? I like to think of good design as adding as much variation as possible, so I can try changing the widths of the strands. I can also vary up the lengths of the strands. Of course, this depends on how evenly the hair is cut, but I can also adjust where the strand starts splitting off to change the length. I can change the angle. Again, that depends on how neat the hair is supposed to be, but changing the angle can also make it look more organic. I also like adding strands that cross over each other. Some people may be wondering how they're supposed to know how much to vary things. It's fine and all to say make them different, but how different? Both of these are different. Which one are people supposed to use? So there's this basic design principle I like to keep in mind when drawing hair. There's a specific ratio that generally looks pleasing, and I've heard that this ratio is approximately at a 70-30 ratio. I've also heard variations of this ratio. It's approximately.
Even though I'm reacting, I'm been trying to think of something to like say, because you gotta think, like, I do not like just reacting. Okay, I don't like just watching something. I have to put something there. So I've been thinking, this actually, okay, so if you draw a line, it goes like down and then comes out. So I do see what they're talking about. Is this just one big ribbon in the back, or is it like what? Let's try it. You know, let's stop theorizing and just try it. You know what I mean? Let's just try it. Let's try it. There's a new notice available. Yes, I know there's a new notice available. I see that. Jesus fuck. So, how we can do this? Let's start by drawing. You know, since we have the body, we have the basic body, right? Now what we can do is we can draw the head. So how we'll do this is we'll go like this. Hold on, I'm just doing some stuff. Okay, go back, close, click, 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 click. Okay, so I don't know how to draw a head. So there's the circle, And then there's like an oval in the back. And then I have to remember there's a face shape. So like a little shield. I have to remember perspective. So like this. I don't. So, and then this is a bit much, so we'll cut it down a little bit. To be like this. And we'll bring it up. To be like this. I think it's still a bit much. I could probably just go like this. I think. Why is it always so hard to do things like this? Wait. Let's turn off the fucking... Wait, please tell me there isn't... Okay, there isn't a head shape way over there. I'm very glad that there isn't a head shape way in the void. Okay, let's erase. I don't need this. Let's try and refix this really quick. So, in 3D space, I'm not the best with 3D space. So, this is basic face shape. This is basic face shape. There's then the skull. I think that's not terrible. So we're looking at it like a... What angle is this? I'm trying to think of the angle. So this is like a semi-side profile. So the side profile is them looking just this way. And normal profile is them looking towards. We're looking more towards like this way, right? So eyes go like here. It goes like right here. I'm not gonna draw face. I probably should draw face, to be honest. Mouth goes like here, I think. Oh, eyes go probably like closer to down here, to be honest. So, well, origin point. Origin point for the hair. But where? Where should thou put thou origin? So, what about me? What is mine? What is mine? I don't know. I can't tell. I have too much hair to tell. I could go with like a... So the origin, we'll start with the origin. It's like back here. On the back of the head. So, ribbons. Let me just like get rid of this. Like that. Okay, so let's fix this really quick. Let's fix this, because like I am not okay with the... I'm not okay with the shape so far. Okay, so hairline. We'll say. Whoa! What is happening with my mouse? Hello, mouse? I'm trying to do micro movements here. So we'll go like a part. It goes back to like right back here. So we'll actually do this in red. Mouse. I'm changing up the mouse. Fuck you. It's a bit high on the DPI scale. There we go. So we'll go like that. That's the top of the head. With how it's looking, yeah. It's a little messy because I just like I draw the lines and then don't get rid of more lines. So ribbons. So if this starts, we'll have it go a little bit lower. So the hairline, I think the face might be a bit long, actually. So we'll bring this down a little bit, like right here, right here. Is where the line starts for hair. It'll look a little bit wonky because it's the first time drawing hair, but like still, gotta do it. So let's fix this. Jesus. I don't know how to get started. So, hairline. If it's long hair, then maybe like we'll go here. We'll go that as the go-to. So we'll start with starting here. We'll just we'll just start. Just basic to start. Shit. Can you not? Okay. And then what we can do is we can come in here and fix it, because it's gonna be a bit wonky. Like look at all these like jerks and jiggles. So we'll go like this, straighten it out, straighten out the lines, because you know that's not cool. We'll go like this. We'll go basic, and then we'll go we'll add a little bit more detail later. So that's line 1. Okay, then what we can do is like, I want to fix this too. This is actually like making me so fucking angry. Unreasonably so. The stupid line. So we'll go like, since the full origin point is right basically here, we'll do one from here. We'll go like this. And we'll just like come down with it a little bit. So then we'll go, this will come out like up and over, and then like this. So that's now the inside. Gotta give a little bit of like pizzazz. Little bit of pizzazz. It's gonna look a little bit wonky, but that's fine. It is 100% fine, however wonky it wants to be, because it is a work in progress. And then, like, this for a separate line of hair that is like, we'll just like go from here to like here, because I think it comes down closer to the ear line rather than, because it goes down and then the ear is like right here, so like that, and it comes down and behind the ear. So we gotta figure out how to work this. Go like this. So what I was thinking is I'll leave it like poof over and then down, so like we'll just do basic like this. Like that. Cause long hair. Oh, what I could do actually is I could have it tucked behind the ear instead. I think that could be nice. Like tucked behind the ear instead of coming down over the face. Thoughts? Okay, and then we'll go 3.6. So if it's big there, so this is the under, we'll go like this, and then like this, and then it'll come down under. Let's erase the other bit that's there. This. That doesn't need to be there. So we'll go like this. So that's not hard. So I'll probably have to go like this instead, because it is a thicker chunk of hair. This is the hair line. So, and then I don't, okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to actually erase this. I'll do big chunks first, and then I'll do small chunks to like make it look better. Because I think going just small big is not going to be it. It is not going to be the way to go. So I will make sure to do this correctly. Jesus fuck. Okay, so since this origin's here, go like this. There we go. And then we'll do another like chunk that comes down. No, stop. Let's erase this other one really quick. Let's erase this one. Get out of here. Get out of here. You're not welcome here. You're not welcome in these parts. I don't know why I had to do that, but like I just had to. I was required by law to make a really funny joke. Okay, but I don't make funny jokes because I'm not funny. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Okay, don't mind what I'm saying. If I'm saying nonsense, I'm saying nonsense. There's not really much I can do about it besides saying more nonsense. Okay. So this is going to be interesting. I will say this is going to be interesting. Mainly because... So now I got to... I just got the Kings... Oh my gosh, I don't know if any of you guys know about the whole Marvel Rivals situation that was happening a while back, but I just got a recommendation for Kingsman. Like to watch Kingsman. I find that really fun. I don't watch Twitch very much. I really don't. Oh, it's blasphemy. I don't care, to be honest. Okay, I would add like curls and such, but the thing is this is not... Okay, so like it comes across the top of the head. I could have it go over, but I'm not going to. But I'm not going to. I can't wait to get like a tablet to draw on, because that's going to be so much nicer than drawing on something like nothing. Like I'm drawing on just my mouse, and it's not the best way to do things, to be honest, but you know, I might like add more stuff down here, but I'm just gonna get the top out of the way first. Okay, so this is just gonna be a big chunk. Can you not be like so ass? So let's go down here like this, because this is just gonna be a big chunk. Okay, we'll go like this. Nope, too far out. We'll just follow through even underneath. And then like this. Cool. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'll add like with this other one. Where's my mouse? Like with this other one, we'll add more stuff later for that. Because for now, I'm just gonna make the big ribbons, and then I'll make small ribbons, and then I'll like divide ribbons, and so on and so forth. So then we'll go like this. I don't... Okay, I think that's too far out. So like this. Because that's the under. I'm doing my... By the way, when I'm looking down like this, that is just me doing dailies. I'm doing mobile game dailies because I'm a bad person. You know how it is. You guys know how it is. I'm just a bad person. Okay. Summon. I mean, it's not looking horrid, I will say. It is not looking the worst. It could be better. I will say that. It definitely could be better. But I say it doesn't look the worst. I just kind of want to get a basic feel for it before I stop for today. Give me a second. There we go. Okay. And then this, we'll try and fix this. So this is supposed to come down, and like, there's another part that comes down here. That's ribbon number 1. So we'll have other ribbons, obviously, because we're just gonna go with ribbons for now, because like there's no other point. Where's my fucking... There it is. What we can do is we can have like a... What I'm gonna do is have one like because some of my hair does that. That is mostly a result of my own, like, hands, but still, it is what some of my hair does. What I might have to do, actually, is go for this, and then it's like this. So it comes out like that, and then comes down. Gotta remember there's also gravity, so like, yeah. And then like this. So this is a whole different like set of hair, so it'll come down. This one will come down underneath, so it'll go like do 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 like that. No, not like that. I'm gonna draw it out and then erase the middle line like that. And then I gotta erase the line in here so then it doesn't, because it's not over, this is under, this is under. So then another like hair piece comes out, out. So this is like this, and then so that's the under, and that's the top. So then like this, where, oh shit. So then it's like this, there we go. It's like, it is meant to be like this. There we go. That's not looking horrid. It could be better, as everything I do, but it is getting there. I have to remember though, there are other pieces of hair. Okay, so that comes from, we'll go like this. Wop, 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 wop. Womp, womp, womp. Like this. All this hair that's coming over is going underneath, or over like this, behind the ear. So there's just gonna be like a big chunk of hair coming off. But I think this looks nice. I think, personally, oh my god. Actually, after doing all this looks, Jesus fucking Christ, it looks okay. It looks mediocre at best, I will say. It looks mediocre at best. Okay. It's a short one today. It is play horror game, 0%. Oh, a challenge. Okay, I forgot there was a challenge. Community challenge. Can I do that from here? Got it. Oh, do I have to do that at... Oh, I can just end that, actually. I don't need to do that. So, I don't know whoever's here, but if you're here, thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping by. This is a short one today. I did a really long one yesterday, so it's a short one today. I don't know how short it is. 3 hours? Okay, 3 hours is not short, but it is short enough. Thank you for stopping by. Follow if you're not already. Join the Discord, so on and so forth. Still no news on D&D, still no news on Project Zomboid, so we'll just keep going with how we're doing. Tomorrow we'll do a bit of both. We'll actually do a bit of Warframe and actually do a little bit of Hollow Knight. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you for stopping by. Stay safe, stay hydrated. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.